everybody, I'm USA Today bestselling author Hildie McQueen, and I am back. I have not filmed in a little bit, so I am not sure how this is going to go, but let's hope for the best. I will start by putting some stickers down in this horizontal happy planner that I will be using as my work planner in addition to my hemlock and oak. But I felt that I needed more space, and after watching Kenya Doll Plans, I really recommend her channel if you plan in a horizontal. And because I love her layouts. So I am going to be decorating the week of February 10th through the 16th, just to let you guys see how I plan for and fill out for the week. So I will be writing in this, so it might be a little bit of a longer video. Therefore, you know, feel free to grab a cup of tea or whatever your beverage is, depending on the time of day, and then we can get started. I am a little bit rusty, obviously. I can't quite remember, but I think it's been since December perhaps that I haven't filmed. January was a rough month for me, and I just was not in the right frame of mind to plan or do videos. I mean, I was using my planners. I've never stopped using my planners, but it was just a rough month. By the way, I'm using this sticker book called Reading Basics by Kelly Plan. I will link her shop below. And this was Valentine's week, but I'm not a big Valentine's Day. Hubby and I are not big Valentine's Day people. We don't give each other gifts or anything. We've been married over 20 years, and you know. But we did do something like go out to lunch somewhere that we've been wanting to go or something like that. So I'm not going to be doing like a Valentine's spread, but it was the week that I had a book meetup that was a lot of fun, and that's why I've decided to do a book spread and using this planner book. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put these boxes down on the days that I had things going on. So Saturday was the book meetup, and also went to a winery. And that was so much fun. We had a gift certificate. We have friends and I had a friend's for our, God, I can't speak. Sorry. Is this crooked? For my friend's gathering for, oh shoot. Can't pick it up. For Christmas, we had a gift exchange, and we had decided previously that our gift theme for this year was going to be experiences. So some people gave gift certificates for candle classes. Another person gave gift certificates to this winery, and that's not too far from where we live, and they do taste flights and stuff like that. And then what else did we get? Oh, I gave away a chocolate experience because there's a really neat chocolatier near here, and you can actually go in there and make chocolate and stuff like that. But I just gave them a gift card for the chocolatier. It's a Belgian chocolate shop. Makes the most delicious chocolates. I'm not a big chocolate person, but I do enjoy some of their chocolates. And oh shoot, no, it has a little hump there. Starting off great, Hildie, starting off great. Oh, this is the same color almost. And then we also, what else did we do? I can't remember what the other experience was. It might have been movies or something. But anyway, it was kind of cool to do that. And then we actually had our exchange. Was an experience in itself. Let me see what else happened this month. Oh, and also the same day. Everything happened this day. And the same day we my friend Susie, well actually she came into town on Friday. So she was in from out of town, and we had a chance to have fun with her as well. Did the whole dinner out, stuff like that. And I see something else happened. Oh, that's right. And then on Wednesday, we went out to eat with our friends that are moving to South Korea. That was Wednesday. And there was a lot going on this week. So that was Wednesday that we went to South Korea. When was Valentine's Day? Valentine was Friday. Okay. I should have did it. And this is kind of crooked, but I might leave it because I just found out that this paper is not that forgiving. So I'm just going to leave it. I know it's crooked. Let's see. What else happened? So I'm going to put this here for going out to lunch for Valentine's Day. Now let me tell you guys why January was so challenging, and I'm not gonna go back and share any of the spreads or go back and back plan or anything like that, because I don't know. I like watching videos sometimes of people back planning, but I'm not gonna. So I'm gonna back plan this week and probably next week, and then from then on. So I'm gonna do this week and the week after this one, and then probably catch up then, and then after that they will be blank, and I only will do the spreads with you and then fill them out off camera, because I know that when I do the whole filling things out and all that, it gets kind of long. The videos get kind of long. Thursday, what happened on Thursday? Okay, I had a release on Tuesday, so I'll use that for this. There was a lot going on this week. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, good Lord. Had something, definitely something going on almost every day. But I think those are the main things that I want to highlight with boxes. So what you do with your horizontal, it's a very different way to plan for me, because I am so used to using the vertical planners. And so I'm trying this new way of, spreads, I guess I could say. I have a video, not a video, but a picture on my computer over here, and so every once in a while when I'm quiet, I have to reach over and tap the mouse to make sure that it doesn't go into, what is that called? Sleep mode. Gonna add one more box. One more crooked box, probably. Yep. I am not having good time with this. I don't know if it's this paper or these stickers, but they're not very forgiving. And I was just in a happy planner with this weekend using stickers, decorating a planner for a friend. But I think they were the Live Love Posh stickers, and they were coming down, and it was easy to lift them back up. All right, so let me decorate a little bit. Let's start with this half of the week. Let me make sure it's in frame. These are so cute. The reason I'm using book theme, did I tell you guys why? I don't know. It's because this week was a meeting with my book group called Book Indulgence, or Shelf Indulgence, and they I thought I would do a book theme because of that for this week instead of a Valentine's. And it's almost the same. I love books, and Valentine's are all about love. Okay, that's pretty. And then I want to add something down in this corner. Are these two pages identical? No, they're not. Okay. Maybe this? I like this little lamp. I'm going to make a little scene. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put down this little lamp like here, or should I go here? I'm gonna put the little lamp here, and then I'm gonna add these little books, so it's almost like they are under the lamp, like that. Yeah, that's cute. And then what else? I'm gonna put something like here, because I don't think I had that much stuff going on Thursday, did I? No, I didn't have a lot of stuff going on, so I am going to put something like here maybe. What about one of these open books with the I was gonna say with a plant, but that's not a plant, it's flower. So let's put that like this here, kind of coming off the page. I'm gonna cut this. Okay, I like it, I like it, I like it. Now, if this is all blank, but I guess it's okay. But I think I'm gonna put another box or something here, because Wednesday, was there a lot going on Wednesday or Tuesday? No, not a lot going on, but I just kind of feel like this is too much empty space, and maybe it's just me because I'm used to the horizontal having something. I feel like this is heavy, and over here is kind of blankish. Oh, I know what I'm going to put over here. I'm going to use one of these quotes. Keep calm and buy books. Because of books, I have lived 1,000 lives. Go away, I'm reading. Crazy book lady. Let's do crazy book lady. And just put that like this. Like here. Like that. Oh, that looks kind of strange. Not sure about that, but okay, let's leave it for now. Let's go to the other half of the week and decorate this. Okay, now this feels super blank down here. So I don't have any blue on this side of the page, so let's put that here like this. I'm gonna cover the word notes. Wow, that's actually pretty straight. And then I'm gonna add this like here, and then I'm gonna do, if I can find my tweezers, I'm gonna add some of these, what are they called, bullets or dots? Bullet dots, to write down specifics that happened this week, that you know, kind of like notes for the following week or things to remember, that kind of stuff. So let's use brown, green, and pink, green, and brown. That's cute. Okay, that's pretty straight. Like for me, it's straight. All right, so let's add some decor. So, yeah, January, dear God, I hope it's not a foretelling of the rest of the year. My half-brother passed away, and right around the time I had to go, I was going up to, he lived in Detroit, which I have not really gone there very often. Been to Detroit maybe 3 times in my life. And so I have to fly up there because it's a long ways from where I live. So I flew up there. I had been sick, very sick with the flu. But I thought that I was getting over it, so it was going to be okay to fly up there. And I should have not flown, probably. I had to be at his funeral, though. You know, it's one of those things. So anyway, I flew up there hoping to make it in time for the viewing, but I did make it in time, but I had a fever, and I did wear a mask on the airplane and did all the precautions, you know. Sat against the window, only removed my mask to take a drink and get a new cough drop in my mouth, and it was not fun. Anyway, I get to Detroit and I have a fever and feel like crap, and so I couldn't attend the viewing. I just went to my hotel and pretty much crashed. Yeah, pretty much crashed. And then was hoped and prayed that I could come to the next day for the viewing. I mean, for the actual funeral, and I did. I went to the funeral. I was feeling a lot better. Not my, 100%, but better. And so thank God I made it through that. And I slept, yeah. So then after the funeral, I went back to the hotel room and pretty much slept the rest of the day. Didn't, I think I got back to the hotel around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I couldn't do anything, which I felt horrible because I was there and I hadn't seen my nieces and nephews in a while. But I just couldn't, and they were very understanding. They could tell I wasn't feeling well. And so anyway, I went back to my hotel room and pretty much stayed there until it was time to get up the following morning and go to the airport. So that was the first thing that happened. And January I was sick, and I still sound sick, I know. I guess this flu is so hard to get over. Then I came back to my house after all that. And so this is Wednesday, yeah. Was home for 4 or 5 days, and my oldest little dog was getting sick, like sicker and sicker. And so one day he was just like, I'm like, where's his name's Harley? I was like, where's Harley? And he kept like disappearing. And finally, so I found him outside, and he was just like, what do you call it? Like lethargic. And he was just kind of, how do you spell ecclesiastic? I'm just going to abbreviate it, this Bible passage. Ecclesiastics. I don't know. Anyway, I've probably misspelled. Anyway, so he was very lethargic, and I went and picked him up and from outside and brought him inside. He what did he do next? We suspected that he wasn't going to live much longer. He was given like 2 weeks to live, like 5 months ago. So, it wasn't a surprising thing, but it was like everything happened at once. And so went and got him and put him in his bed, and then he went to another room, and I found him there again. He's just standing there, tried to give him water, got some Ensure, kind of gave it to him with a syringe, and he barely swallowed it. Most of it like dribbled back out of his mouth. So I got him and I put him in a little doggy bed, and he kind of just collapsed in there. So then I'm like, oh no. And so I was like, should I call the vet? Because it was like, of course, it was a Saturday. I told my husband, I said, I don't know what to do because he's already lived past the time. I don't want him to die at a clinic because my little dog Lola passed away at a clinic, and to me it was just really sad. So we decided to just keep him with us. So I, pulled the little doggy bed, put it next to me on the couch, and just kind of held my hand over him and just kind of prayed over him. Then he kind of was like breathing, kind of shuddering breaths, kind of was hard. And then I felt bad again. And I was like, maybe I should just take him to emergency vet. But all of a sudden, he just gave this really deep sigh and stopped breathing. He died very peacefully, I want to say. He just didn't seem to be quite there. He was just, bless his little heart. And I just was like, well, I just kind of kept my hands there on him just until, making sure that he was, in case he was still partly there, that he knew that somebody was there. So, that's probably wrong, isn't it? To everything, there's a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. It's supposed to be a time to every purpose and a purpose under heaven. Oh, well, whatever. I knew that I missed a couple words. All right. Well, that's me this week. So, where was I? So, yeah, that happened. And so then after that, I don't know if it was because I was sick or because so much was going on, I was just got really probably depressed, Okay. When I talk and write at the same time, I make a lot of mistakes. But, okay. But I can't just leave it. I can't just leave it. Sorry. I have to fix it or else it'll drive me nutty. So I did talk to my doctor, and she gave me Wellbutrin, I think. And to take, but they don't just take effect right away. So I think for like 2 or 3 days, I was just shut down. I just didn't want to do anything, didn't really want to talk, didn't want to be around people. I mean, I canceled any plans with my friends and told them that I was not, used to my sickness, which I was sick as an excuse, but more I was up to doing stuff I just didn't want to, or I was physically able to do stuff. But I just didn't want to. I just couldn't, So on Monday of this week, I got a lot done. It looks like I checked on my stats. I did my Facebook posts, email checks, and email. I mean, I checked my email, reply to emails. I posted in my reader groups. A Beautiful Night was going to be released the following day, so I got posted the video. Not a video, book. I guess you call it a book trailer. I got that done, and then there's this event happening next year called the Knockout Book Bash, and so I paid for my spot there, and then I worked on baskets and prizes for an event that I just went to. That's called Coastal Magic Convention. If you go on my Facebook, you will see that stuff. You will see the all the posts for it. If you ever get a chance to go to Coastal Magic, please do. You will be so happy that you did, because it's so much fun. Okay, and then the big thing about, I don't know, I have this big box here. I almost feel like I have to put something here. So I'm just going to put that I did a lot of reading, and I'm just going to put reading day. reading and promo day. Promo day. Yeah, it was funny. Not funny. Why did I say what was funny? It wasn't funny. Another thing about this week is that, or since that all happened, that I was not able to get hardly any writing done. And so that was not good. I was like, I am now very behind. But I just finished doing a lot of writing and doing some, what do you call that? Doing some, not outlining, but kind of character work so that I can get all that done and get prepared to keep writing. I did do some writing, but I also worked on my characters, like getting to know the characters. So that is something that I got done today, so that I'm ready tomorrow and just jump in with both feet to directly into the writing, now that I've become more refamiliarized myself with the characters and the story and stuff like that. Otherwise I will get so confused. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want these to run into look like an ongoing list, I think I'm gonna use my aligners and make some kind of a differentiation. Look at me using big words. Some sort of like fancy. Just gonna, and by fancy I mean lines, because I'm not a graphics. I can't draw that well. I can barely write. Just kind of to separate those two things, but then I have to repeat it again so that it doesn't seem so random. So I'm going to do it like this here, and then maybe make another set of lines here. So it's kind of like washi tape. I could be using washi tape, but I don't want to, because I don't know where it's, I don't want to go reach for it. All right, on Tuesday, did some Happy Mail and some, also a lot of promo this day, and the newsletter went out. Freaking dyslexia. This is why I stopped writing. Remember, you guys, when I stopped writing and just printed out my scripts? Because I turned things around. But anyway, you probably don't remember, and that's okay. Okay, so this is the day we went out to eat at Bonefish. So I think I'm going to put it over here just because it'll make a little bit of a break from just list. I was going to put it in this box, but then I decided not to because I wanted to do fancy lettering. Yeah, I know it's not that fancy, but it sort of is. So yeah, while I was on hiatus from YouTube, I had 2 books released of a new series, a new genre for me that is romantasy. And because I'm a Scotland girl through and through, these stories do take place in Scotland, and they are, like I said, romantasy. Part of the heroes are stuck in an alter world but that's kind of like medieval Scotland, or medieval times type world. And let me write this word before I mess it up. Farewell. There we go. So they're stuck in kind of medieval style world, and the heroines are in modern day Scotland. So they are gonna be 5 books, and they will be one released in January, one released in February. There's another one I think is releasing in March. Then right now I'm finishing one, or not finishing. I wish I was. That's the one I'm behind on. I'm writing the 4th book, which will release probably in May. So, yeah. So, wow, I got more Happy Mail this day. No, I'm on Wednesday. Pay attention. So this day, Wednesday, February 12th, I did some writing on An Unlikely Night, which is the book that I'm working on now. I did a little bit of writing here and there, but not enough. And I also went to reader groups this day, but I'm not going to repeat that because it's like stuff that I do every day anyway. So yeah, so I'm not going to repeat that. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And then I'm just going to put admin work, because the admin work is pretty much doing the stats, royalty, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'll put admin work. And then I'm going to put on here social media. That way it's not so repetitive, even though, because I do the same same things every day. All right, let's go to Thursday. Thursday was the day that we went out to lunch at this place called the Purple Hall, and we had not been there in a while. So that was a lot of fun. How do I want to write Purple Hall? I think I'm just going to do it in what I call the... You know that girl that does mugs and stuff? What is her name? Gosh, I can't remember her name. But she does the neatest mugs in her alphabet. Shoot! Ah. Dang nabbit. See what I mean? I can't talk and write at the same time. Her alphabet, anyway, are kind of boxy, and the E's are really low. I don't know how to explain it, but I think her name is Erin something. Purple Hall. Anyway, there's this restaurant in North Augusta, South Carolina, that has really good home cooking. They make really good like pot roast and fried catfish and that kind of stuff, and hubby likes it, so we met our friends there. And then I did, our housekeeper came this day, so I'm going to put her here. Our housekeeper comes twice a month. It started when I messed up my back. I don't know if I told you guys about that. And then after, my back's still messed up anyway, but she's not that expensive. And I thought, you know what? That's what I'm going to spend my money on. I am going to spend a couple $100 a month to have someone clean my bathrooms and my kitchen and do all the floors, all the vacuuming and mopping. And that's all she does. I can do the rest. So I can do the dusting and laundry and everything else. But it's just nice to sometimes have something that, you know, have some help. All right, so this page is pretty much done, and I'm just going to add a few more things because there's empty spots that I want to fill in here and there, hither and yon. So I'm going to use this. I have these little roses, but I think I'm going to use a book if I can get it to come up right here to kind of fill that spot. And then I kind of feel like there's an empty spot down here. But I think, oh, I know what happened. So I'm going to put lunch with friends. With friends. To kind of fill in that spot. All right, so far so good. I'm going to cross out these things like, yeah, I got these things done. It makes me feel good to kind of check off these little boxes of things that either I accomplished or happened. Ta-da! And I don't know if that helps or looks worse, but anyway, I'm done with this half, so let's go to the second half. Okay, let's go on to the second half of the week. Well, not the second half, more Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Friday was Valentine's Day. So let's see. I'm going to put I'm just going to put V-Day because Valentine's is not going to fit. Is that bad? You know what? No. I'm going to put day in really large letters. Like that. And then with my other pen, I will write in Valentine's. Valentine's. See, that works. That looks better. Okay, and so this is the day that hubby and I went to have Thai lunch. Well, first I went to a nail appointment. I think I'll put that over here in my list of things that I did. So I went on nail appointment. And I had a pedicure. And then what else did I do? And by the way, I didn't like the color. It kind of matches this kind of spread, but I don't really like it because it's kind of salmon corally. And plus, I really like pastel colors. So, and anyway, this day I also did some admin work. So I'm going to just put that down in the list. And I started out with lowercase letters, and then I'm finishing with, after that I did all capitals, but that's okay. And also, I did reader groups this day. Reader groups. I just had lunch and dinner, and I ate noodles, so hopefully my voice won't start going longer. So it usually takes a little bit before the gluten intolerance kicks in. And then we did the Thai kitchen. So I'm gonna do a heart, and I'm gonna write lunch. In my crooked letters, I like to do that, where the letters don't line up, at Thai kitchen. THAIKITCHEN. Okay, and then that's Friday. And Saturday, it's when we met up at my friend's house at 10 o'clock. Oh, well, I'm going to put it here that my friend's in town. Susie is in town. So I'm going to write that here. I like the way this pen writes for when I want to make different lettering that stands out, because it's a very dark black, and it's gel, so it flows so well. And it is the Pilot G2. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can. And it is a 0.07, so usually I use 0.5 or even 0.38. Usually 0.5, but 7 is, this one is not as thick as most 7s, I don't think. So anyway, I really like it. I had to go to meet at my friend's Judy's at 10 a.m. And then from there, we went to the winery. I'm going to write the name of the winery. It was called 2, 3 stars. Was it 2 or 3 stars? 2 stars. I think it's 3 stars. 3-star winery. And we had wine, had music, and we had fun. And then from there we had to wear pink, so I'm going to put that over here. What did I wear? Did I wear a pink t-shirt? I don't remember. I mean, we were supposed to wear pink to go to this book thing, because it was a Valentine's theme, and it's called Shelf Indulgence, which is a really cute name. Indulgence. And we did the theme was romance, and we did blind book exchange. Everybody had their books wrapped so cute, with a little bit of a blurb and a little bit of a description. And what else did we do? So we did the book swap, and we did a craft. And the craft was what was the craft? Jeez, or maybe it wasn't a craft. Maybe it was more like a, so we did the book exchange and it was more like a book bingo, I guess you could say. I don't know. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. And they had door prizes too. Prizes. Let me fit that in here. Yay, it fit. And then after that, I just, I don't know why I have like M and C. Oh, my favorite football team, Manchester City. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do MNC one against versus Newcastle. Oh, did they win? Yeah, they did win. Newcastle. Yeah, I think this was the one where they scored 4-0. It was a good game. I don't have any ball, so watch me mess this up. How does this football look like? Is it like... I'm sure that's not how it looks like, but kinda. It's kind of what it looks like, right? I don't know. Soccer match. So I'm just going to write soccer match. Even though I prefer to call it football, but I know that the Americans call it soccer. All right. And then for Sunday, we went to lunch. So church service. We went to lunch at Victoria's, which is a Mexican restaurant. And my daughter joined us, which was so much fun. So I'm going to put Ronnie came to lunch. I'm always excited to see either one of my daughters. Now here in this thing here, what do I want to put on here? Oh, I did have a nice chat with my other daughter. So chats with my daughter Tiffany, which is my oldest, and my stepdaughter Karen. Okay, then for the notes for this week, I'm going to put down that, I did have things to remember is that I spoke with my Aunt Juanita. That was nice, and I got a finished reading a book that was really good. It's called is it called Mrs. Wiggins? Yeah, Mrs. Wiggins. It's really good. I recommend it. It has some surprises. The author is oh shoot, I don't have it written down. I can't remember the author's name, but you can look it up. It's called Mrs. Wiggins. And I'll hopefully remember to put the link down below for it. And I also released a book, which is another great thing that happened this week. And released A Beautiful Night, which I kind of like the third book in the series, but I think the second book in the series right now is my favorite one. And then here in this, I will put another like quote, like a book quote, and kind of finish it out a little bit. Let's see, where's the book? Let's find some cute quote to put here, and then maybe, if I can, some other florals to fill it in. So this has got a long one, so I'm going to put this one I'd rather be reading. I think that's perfect for that box. Oh yeah, it fits perfectly like that. And then I want to fill in any spaces with move stuff. Let me move this out of the way. I want to make sure that you guys can see the whole thing. I might have to zoom out a little bit. Hold on, let me straighten this. Okay, I think you can see the whole thing. That's better. All right, let's fill in some of these roses. I like these roses. So here's one, and I'm gonna put that like here to fill that space. And then I'm gonna get these little bunches here. And maybe some if I need to fill out some other spaces like here. And then there's another little bunch that I'm gonna put here. Oh, yeah, like that. Fill in that. And let's see. Here's a little tiny rose. Let's see, I could probably use that one somewhere. Like here. Now, you know what? I think I need a book there, not a rose. Wish I had smaller, like single books. But the ones they have are kind of bigger. So I'll try to fit this one in there, but I don't know about it yet. And one of these that's open with the rose will probably go somewhere else. Okay, let's put this. Ew. No, does it fit? Where do I want to put? No, I'd rather put a book. Oh, there, it fit perfectly. Yay. Okay, so that's snuck in there, this one. And then I have this rose that I think I was going to put here. Oh, no, then I said I'd rather have a book. That's right. All right, so this one I'm going to have to cut a little bit so that it'll fit. Like that. Perfect. And this little rose. I'm gonna have to put roses on the other side because I don't have those single roses over here. There's a spot there. Maybe I can fit one there. Let's see. This one has got a long stem, so I might have to cut it or not. Nope, it fits. Oh shoot. Okay. There we are. I love it. So this is how this week turned out. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad I'm back, and I will be doing more videos. So I will link down below the link for this Breeding Basics by Color of a Plan, and also the link for Mrs. Wiggins and the link for my new release, A Beautiful Night. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.